Hey guys, it's Jamy Catalyst here with an unboxing video for the Triple S League. So a little backstory with this, just real quick. So I'd like to thank our Talsorian Games for sending me this box and a physical copy of the Jumpstart Kit. As you guys already know, I've made several videos over the Jumpstart Kit with the Triple S League. And if you want to take a look at those, they will either be on the screen right now for a clickable link or in the description below. But they sent me a kit to take a look at, to kind of go over, to show you guys. So let's go ahead and just start kind of taking this apart and taking a look at it. Obviously we've seen the box cover so far. There's even these little details all around the box. You can kind of see there's a lot of artistic details. And I think the art for the game is just absolutely breathtaking. Just really, it perfectly captures exactly what you're expecting with great color and intensity and detail. So we have actually some dice here. Comes in the kit. They're red and black dice. They're a good make. They're a good set. It's literally all the dice you would need for this game. So on to the next thing here. We have the physical, as you can see right here at the top. The physical easy reference guide, and it's, you know, character basics, the skill checks, hit points, range difficulty, and like cyberware, brawling damage, typical weapon damage, armor, modifier examples, and then, you know, just the basics of what you would need for net running and it talking about, and then the basics of encounters and enemies and stats. So basically this is a guide that's going to sort of help you create and understand what's going on with all the different things. With these, like I said, these are the two core things you'll be getting from the Jumpstart Kit. We have the rule book, which has the same art as the front of the box, and we have world book, which anyone that's interested in getting into cyberpunk lore, and let's take a look at the art a little bit closer. But anyone interested in getting into the cyberpunk lore, this is going to be nice. This is going to be nice for you. And in fact, we get pages and pages of lore and terms. Let me see. We've kind of gone over a bit. If you've been watching the Cyberpunk Red videos so far, we've kind of gone over a bit of what's in each of these already. But like I said, I am kind of in love with the art style and how beautiful some of this is. And I think for anyone that's interested in DMing these games, and you'll see the art, obviously, just being able to see the art, kind of have it in your hands. Any DM will tell you that sometimes it's much nicer actually having a physical copy of the books, because PDFs can sometimes be a pain in your butt when you're trying to make a world and characters. Anyway, like I said, my favorite thing about the world lore book is, you know, the lore itself. Getting to see Fourth Corporate War, all the details in these, getting to see some weapon diagrams, and just the timeline itself, and all the little details within it. And we actually have a very, as I was saying, a very thorough timeline, if you can see it there. See, it starts from 1994 and goes up, I don't believe, let's see, what was the last year on here is actually 2045, and then it goes over some of the corporations, some of the abilities, like I said, pretty much every bit of lore that you can think of that you'd be interested in this universe. So there's a lot for you to work with. Even some basic encounters, and here's actually a long list of the different possibilities of enemies that you might face. Oh, it even has a GM's. Okay, so this is actually something I haven't seen yet. I haven't got to go through all of this book yet. So they actually have a part in this book that is literally for GMs and just GMs that goes into even more detail about some possibilities and about things. And I'm not going to really show any more of that because I listen to rules sometimes. So anyway, yeah, if you have any difficulties coming up with enemies and things like that, this book is really the one for you that will help you decide and create. So the rule book for Cyberpunk Red, this is essentially the Cyberpunk Red version of this, the D&D Player's Handbook. So, there's not a lot to go over here because obviously it's what you expect. The life path, how you build a character, the rules of the game, etc., etc. And once again, there's a lot of neat art to look at, and there's also even more pre-created characters. There's a whole pre-created campaign you can use in here, pre-created characters. If you've watched any of the other Cyberpunk Red videos that the Triple S League and I have done, you'll see that we've already gone over that all of what's in there. We're just taking a look at the visual aspect and the physical aspect of it now having the physical box. These are the types of roles that you can take as a player. And some of them can be pre-built. I believe you can find fully pre-built characters of those within the rule book. And if you want any more information over those, once again, you can check out the videos we've already done talking about the Cyberpunk Red universe and character creation. Anyway, the next thing, these last two things are actually the things that you're really going to want to get physically that come in the box. And I actually really think this is super cool that these come with this and it's still the price that it is. So we'll go over these first. As you can see, these are actual physical characters. Like if someone's playing the certain role, you can actually take out these guys from the cardboard, and I have some examples. Oh no, the car, I guess, is going to be coming out. So we'll go ahead and set that one up too. But it's these guys essentially. So as you can see, these are from some of the roles. But as I was saying, if you're playing a certain role and you want to have a physical character cut out, I mean, it's pretty nice for what it is. Obviously, some people actually have miniatures that they go online and they make all the details of. But these guys, they pretty much come for the kit for free for how much it costs. And these are still pretty nice. So there's vehicles, there's multiple of each of the roles, and then we have a bunch of baddies, which are obviously going to be enemies, so that you can place them. But I think it's really cool that it also comes with vehicles, especially if you're actually planning on using vehicles in your campaign. And then this also comes with it, and this is actually what's really nice, other than the role cutouts, obviously, but you have fully fledged maps and areas. And there's two in here, but there's a full map and area on each side. Something that looks like a prison, a bar. Then we have like vanilla terrain. And then a street corner. And that comes in real nicely, like I said, with the enemies and cutouts, and you can actually have them standing where they're supposed to in those areas and baddies, and gives you a more visual demonstration of what's going on within the campaign. And so that's pretty much what's in the box. And like I said, I'd like to thank our Talsorian Games again for sending me this. It's really amazing, actually. And like I said, it's really a very, very well-priced thing that comes with quite a bit. And especially if you're planning to DM, GM, however you want to call it. It's GM in this book. if you're planning on doing that and you want to run a game with your friends, I highly recommend actually getting the physical Jumpstart Kit, especially since you'll have these nice little cutouts you can use, and the maps. I highly suggest checking out this game. I'm really excited to actually play it myself. I've already created characters, I've already had ideas for the campaign, and we'll see where that goes. So I hope taking a look at this maybe makes you more interested or not. I believe the art is beautiful, the guides are so well put together, the easy references is great to look at, the maps are beautiful, and the little cardboard cutouts are great. So I hope this makes you more interested in actually taking a look, or maybe at least considering getting the physical Jumpstart Kit. High preach to our Talsorian Games. They are amazing. I've been back and forth with whoever runs the Twitter account, who is super sweet and amazing. They have always been incredibly patient with me asking questions about the game itself and wanting to make videos. They have been incredibly supportive of the Triple S League channel and our videos, spreading them around, giving us feedback. So please, please go check them out. And if you're not interested in Cyberpunk and you're more interested in Witcher, I highly suggest checking out the Witcher board game that they have as well, and just maybe giving them a follow on Twitter and keeping up with them, because they are an amazing company and I'm super excited to see where things continue to go with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope any of this information was helpful. So thanks for watching, guys. Super appreciate it. Check out the Triple S League and the rest of our Cyberpunk Red videos if you're interested, that I've already been talking about. Good night, guys.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, sub, and hit that notification bell, and then check out some of these other videos. Find the link to our Discord server and other important stuff in the description below.
Rotate.